This one, all it says on the other page. Again, I really like these very small slogans that they put. It's just, interested?
It's like a man who comes up to you in a bar, puts like a slab of mince on the table and just looks at you and goes, interested? No, I'm right, thanks.
While researching something entirely unrelated, I started to read through Your Sinclair's early issues, which was then called Your Spectrum, and I became absolutely fascinated by the adverts from that period. A mixture of 80s nostalgia, weird artwork, dodgy homemade stencils, abject confusion, and a dash of good old-fashioned, ill-advised British xenophobia, and everything in between. I took my favourites, or at least the ones I wanted to discuss, and I got Stu The Brummie on the old Discord, and I showed him this treasure trove of shite I'd discovered, while I laughed like a maniac. Welcome, then, to the weird world of Your Sinclair Adverts, Volume 1. As the independent adjudicator, you're going to be given awards to each of the adverts.
Right, okay.
So there's the seal of approval for just something that's just great in general.
Okay.
There's fully mashed for things that are just weird as balls.
Okay.
There's the adorable one for things that make you go, aww. There's Polly shouldn't be for things that are just bizarre in general. There is the pure horror badge for things that are horrific.
Okay.
There's the They Tried badge, an attempt was made, which is basically just the seal of approval badge, but drawn really badly. There's the overselling badge for an advert that just blatantly oversells the thing that they're advertising, effectively. This one comes up a lot. And there's the I only see poop, which
shite.
is for anything that's just shite, basically. So some of them may have multiple awards if you want to award them multiple awards.
Okay.
I'll leave the awards up there. If there is anything that comes up and you think that deserves a specific award of its own, name the award. I will make the badge. Oh. So you can just see the image, right?
Okay.
What game? What do you reckon that game's about?
Well, I'd hazard a guess at darts.
It's a good guess.
Thanks.
So that's what it's called. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So you've got the title on the Oche.
Yep.
You've got a nice picture of darts and a dartboard. Just in case the darts weren't clear enough, you've got the dartboard in the background.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
You also have this description which explains everything about it. It says it's a thrilling game of competition darts. It's called On the Oche, designed for 2 players.
Okay.
That's surely enough details, right?
Yeah, yeah.
No. Darts.
So that's completely idiot-proofing. Oh my god. It is shite. They did try. Oh, there's quite a few that will cover this.
It's almost like they over-tried.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they tried so hard. Yeah, we'll go for an attempt was made.
I reckon I need an over-tried badge.
Yeah, they tried too hard.
Yes, it's like a mixture of those two, isn't it? So what I'll do is I'll draw this man, and I'll just put over-tried on the top.
Okay.
Much like the They Tried. There we go. A new badge straight away. Over-tried.
Excellent.
And it's 3 games. One of them is called Bonkers. One of them is called Gridmaster. And the other one is called Breakaway. Now, I think it's mostly this third one. That's the reason that I copied this in.
Right, okay.
Let me just reveal this as is. So we've got Bonkers.
Okay.
This just sounds almost like a standard game, right? So
yeah, it looks like a platformery kind of thing.
Yeah, this is like a standard Spectrum game. So try to escape from the upper regions of an alien... I don't know why it's just the upper regions of an alien space station. Fight the deadly pack droids and baby droids, but do not relax. There are other aliens waiting.
Thank God for that. I was just about to start relaxing.
Well, you shouldn't, because you're in the upper regions of an alien space station. The next game starts to sort of tilt off into just being boring. So you've got a game for all the family to enjoy. A draw can never be achieved. Or can it? Lots of fun. I don't know what it is.
It looks like what are they building? Are you building a shed? What's going on there?
I genuinely think, like, I haven't tried this yet. I'll probably intercut this with footage of the game and me explaining what it is. I get the feeling it's just noughts and crosses.
Oh yeah, yes, yeah, it does. From here, oh yeah, it does. But it does look kind of like a child's play thing.
Yeah, or like a graph.
Or
nothing about it tells me what it is.
No,
It just says. The only thing that made me think it was noughts and crosses is because it says a draw can never be achieved, or can it?
Wow.
And
nuts and crosses with a twist.
Exactly. And the last one, this is the one that got me most excited, to be honest. It's got a very sexy image on the front.
Oh.
But on top of that, it's the description. So we have Breakaway.
What?
Be the modern Robin Hood. Time-based, you have 15 seconds to rescue the damsel in distress. Can you do it? Try! So this is an example of a very homemade advert that they would have paid for. Now, there's 3 games, again, on this one. The first game, I'm going to read out the description, actually. I want you to just have a guess at what the game will be called.
Okay.
So, it says, help Happy Larry get to the bombs before they explode and make him sad. Beware the skinhead's boots, which will crush him if he is caught, and avoid crashing into the demon skulls. Extra points can be gained by collecting flags.
Right, you're collecting flags, but you're avoiding skinheads, so you're not the skinhead. And
making sure to stop bombs, otherwise they'll make you sad. So if you're going to slap a name on that, think about it. You've got to stop bombs from exploding. You're playing as Happy Larry. There are skinheads with boots who will crush you. You have to avoid demon skulls, and you can also collect flags. What name do you give the game?
Larry exploding flag skinhead.
Defusion.
Of course you do. Of course.
The most normal name. Right. The next one is I'm going to give you hints. It's going to be a lot easier, this one, Stu. And I want, if just first thing that you think of, you go with that name, all right?
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. A fast action machine code game. Move around the tunnel of hyperspace, fighting the evil alien forces. Rush quickly down the tunnel, avoiding the deadly spikes, and score a bonus before entering the next frightening tract of hyperspace. What do you think that one's called?
Is it hyperspace, Dave?
Whirlwind. Third game from this particular person. This is an easy one. You'll get this. Accept the challenge of guiding Magic Worm on his journey to the secret cavern. Use your skill and nerve to overcome the many obstacles and you will meet along the way. Complete the dangerous journey into the cavern and overcome the final challenge of the bottomless pit, and the game is yours.
I think Magic Worm is quite a nice title.
Yeah.
Yes! I'm high-fiving myself.
I read this a few times before I realised it was 3 different games, because I was reading Defusion, Whirlwind Magic.
Oh, brilliant. Meridian's favourite album.
That is by far my favourite company logo, though, for selling these games.
Somebody's drawn that like on the back of their maths homework or something like that.
Pretty much. That is his surname, and just limited at the end, I can guarantee.
Oh, no,
him.
That's... everything else is... Oh, no, I suppose New Games for the Spectrum is hand-drawn as well.
Yes.
But yeah, that's pretty terrible, really.
Okay, the next one is kind of like a 2-parter in a way.
Okay.
It's a company that's still going now. I just thought it was interesting, because it's not really an advert for anything other than themselves.
Lose yourself in the what?
Lose yourself in the world of Activision.
Your computer was made for us. Nobody else.
Imagine just spending your money. Just letting people know,
It's not even like
we're a company
nowadays where you'd have like, lose yourself in the world of Activision, www.activision.com. It's just like, it could literally be anything.
It's basically just putting the company name in people's heads,
Yeah.
but with nothing to add. And there's a similar one. This is why it was a double up. So, no child has ever said that.
Just
I'll
tapes.
I'll swap 4 of my tapes for your Activision. Nobody says the company name. You would say, like, oh, I'll give you Tai Chi Tortoise for a copy of Mario Brothers. You don't say, I'll swap it for, I don't know, LJN or Konami. Mental. This next one I've literally just picked out, I think, because of the weird way in which it lists the game. So I think it's just it's more to do with the text. So I mean, this is quite nice. This old adventure games thing that's got going on here. Melbourne House, quite little party streamers and everything. But then all it shows underneath is just text explaining the games, which is fairly boring. And it was only when I read the first and second one back to back that I was confused. So if we read the second one first, it says, Mugsy, which is the name of the game, gives a totally new direction for thrill seekers, blah, 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 blah. But the first one, Sherlock Holmes be the world's greatest. Because they've got, like that one is Sherlock Holmes be the world's greatest, but he doesn't have a full stop. But the next one, the name of the title is part of the sentence. And so this was more of a grammar Nazi thing.
Sherlock Holmes. Hang on, and isn't that probably ruining something you're going to talk about? So, Sherlock Holmes be the world's greatest. And then you've got the best graphics under Mugsy. So, are they going for a street kind of thing?
A Jamaican patois,
yeah.
Almost. I have no idea. I've no idea why that says "da best graphics." I mean, that's just. I think this one deserves. We're gonna have to make a new one, and it's gonna have to be the Streetwise badge.
The Streetwise cultural appropriation badge.
I think that's what we're gonna have to have in there.
Yeah.
Them think I'm shutting, knocking.
Is this the first D-pad ever made? That's what I want to know.
Changed to what? No more broken joysticks. Changed to the J.E Lazor. Touch sensitive. I don't know. Is it?
So I've never. I mean, that's a drawing.
Yeah, that is a drawing. I bet it's an absolute piece of shit to control anything with.
I can guarantee that.
Especially as it's just drawn in that picture. Be king of the Hall of Fame. You're not going to, are you? Without knowing exactly how it works, I want to go for They Tried. Mm-hmm. Or maybe you should do a new badge called This Thing Actually Never Existed.
China. That
is a bold tagline.
The 3D adventure movie.
Now, this would have been very early 80s. I don't think it would have been a 3D adventure movie.
No.
I'm just gonna put that out there.
I don't think it was probably very 3D or in the slightest bit of movie. Is it a text adventure?
It could possibly be. I'm not sure. I'll have to dig up the game itself.
Do you know the band Avenged Sevenfold?
Yes.
Their logo is pretty much exactly that.
It is. I wonder if they stole it from Avalon. Well, I do like this ghost here.
Oh, he was such an afterthought.
It's got a little fit. I've only just noticed very faintly. It's got a little face.
It looks like a jelly baby. Oh. Whoa.
Look at that. That is some fancy ass artwork.
Oh, that looks like one of the sci-fi Masterworks book covers.
Yeah. It's got like that 70s style logo thing.
I love it. Yeah, it's ace. That's my...
I mean, it's probably overselling, but it's at the point where I don't care because look how cool
it does look amazing. I mean,
yeah.
The title does not go with whatever's on the screen unless backpacking in the future is slightly more exciting.
And it's probably a text adventure, let's be honest.
Guide to the Universe, not just a game or a way of life. I mean, it is a bit Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, isn't it? Backpackers, hitchhikers, same things. Yeah, it is exactly the same. Backpackers Guide to the Universe, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
They couldn't afford Jim Carrey, so they got me, you know what I mean?
That's a good point.
It's exactly the same.
They've literally just ripped off Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah.